Help support our coverage through Amazon Prime. Get free music with Prime Music, TV, movies, and documentaries with Prime Video, and free games with Prime Gaming. For this and a whole lot more, go to PLUGHITZLive.com/prime.
Oh, well, next we have RoboSense coming in to talk about Smart LiDAR Sensing Systems with Casey Gong. Hello, Casey. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Doing fantastic, man. I'm sitting here for the past 3 days getting to just listen to mass amounts of technology. It's like getting to just go through like 28 magazines at the same time. It's great.
Wow.
Yeah, it really is that
That's impressive.
more input moment, speaking of which, tell us a little bit about your smart LiDAR systems that you guys are working on over at RoboSense.
So first of all, I would like to shortly introduce ourselves a little bit. Founded in 2014, we are the leading provider of smart LiDAR sensor system, incorporating LiDAR sensors, AI algorithms, and IC chipsets that transforms conventional 3D LiDAR sensor to full data analysis and comprehension systems. So actually this year at Digital CES 2021, we also announced our SOP version of the automotive grade high performance solid state LiDAR, which is also the world's first mass production ready solid state automotive LiDAR.
Wow, that is fantastic. Because I mean, now explain to people who may not know the difference here. What is so special about solid state LiDAR?
Okay. So unlike the traditional mechanical LiDAR, our solid state LiDAR uses the MEMS technology. So why do we use this technology? Because the industry need to achieve a large-scale commercialization of autonomous vehicle.
Yeah.
So a new generation of high-precision 3D environment sensing solid-state LiDAR technologies will be the perfect fit to fulfill the industry's requirements, including the need for automotive grade and mass production, high resolution, and high reliability and low cost. And the MEMS technology has been long used in the projectors and also by Texas Instruments for a long time. So therefore, it is very mature in terms of production, cost, and performance.
Yeah, and when you're talking about something like you're saying that is hard built, it's different than something that functions fully off of software. And the fact that it has this hardwired capability to recognize certain objects, that kind of stuff really does speed up that processing that it takes to recognize certain things. Like you're saying, a static object like a light pole as opposed to a person standing next to the light pole, that kind of stuff.
Yes, because pure point cloud outputs from a single LiDAR hardware is meaningless for autonomous vehicles. The AI perception algorithm we provide can semantically segment and detect the obstacles from the point clouds, so that further to recognize the types of obstacles. For example, so it can recognize whether you are a car or a truck or just a people or dog, so something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, with the integrity AI perception algorithm, so it can greatly reduce the performance and also the cost requirements for the domain controller within the vehicle.
And you guys, like you said, are focused mainly in the autonomous vehicle market. That's mainly what you guys are focusing your technology toward, correct?
We do provide solid-state LiDARs for OEM and for the autonomous cars, but we also provide mechanical LiDARs for robots and also robo truck, robo taxi.
All right,
And
yeah, which
also
is
V2R and
getting to
vehicle
be
to
more
yeah.
common now. I know where this event normally happens in Las Vegas. That is one of the cities where
Yes.
you can go if you have a lift. They
Mm-hmm.
have autonomous lift and stuff like that. So
Yes.
it is
Also
really
Waymo
becoming
is
more.
there.
Yeah, yeah. And it's really becoming a lot more common to see that. So to know that there are companies like you out there working on these
Hmm.
hardwired solutions in the box, ready to go. Now,
Yes.
I assume that, like you're saying, most of this is going to be in the B2B market, business to business. You aren't necessarily going to see a whole lot of like, hop onto Amazon and
Hopefully.
hop onto Amazon
Mhm.
and buy one for your home situation. But
Yes.
if you're out there making Arduino kits, maybe something
Hmm.
like that.
Hmm.
But uh, what is the entry point that you're looking at for an item such as the system that you're talking about?
Um, Sorry, are you asking
Well, I
the
mean, just like the
mhm.
the availability and pricing of your
Oh,
product.
okay. Yes. So we expect the price of LiDAR can be reduced to $700 to $800 per one, so that it can be used
Hmm.
on every autonomous car in the near future. So and and also we think that it's a need for every car to put on a LiDAR because the most important criteria for autonomous vehicle is safety. So
Yeah.
to ensure the safety drive, a completely safe perception of the surrounding environment is the first step. But LiDAR can make up the weaknesses of camera and radar system. So it is very necessary for every autonomous driving cars to
Yeah.
use LiDAR.
Yeah, and I think that that's a lot of where things really have to start moving toward. We've seen a lot of the stereoscopic cameras, optical cameras, things like that. But until we start moving into that world of full-on use of LiDAR on the daily, that kind of thing, and the same similar kind of mapping technologies that can be done with, like you were saying, point cloud management, that kind of thing. Um, Really phenomenal stuff. So the fact that you
Yeah,
guys are on the kind of the tip of the spear, so to speak, when it comes to
thank
this
you.
kind of stuff, it's great to see new innovations coming out in this realm.
Yes, it's getting more and more popular, uh, especially for LiDAR in terms of autonomous driving, the
Yeah.
overall industry. And actually, we have already delivered in batches in December last year to a North American OEM, but due to the confidentiality, I cannot disclose the name. But
Yeah.
you might see the car in I think it's in the March this year.
Okay. Okay. And it's fantastic, like I said, to know that there are companies like you out there spearheading this technology and already putting it into vehicles,
Thank
already
you.
getting it licensed out there. So congratulations. Great for you guys.
Thank you.
Tell everybody where they can go to find out more about RoboSense if they are a product designer, anything like that, where they can go to find out more about utilizing your technology.
Well, for everyone who wants to know more about RoboSense, so please go to robosense.ai.com to learn more about us. And also, you may find us in the CES homepage, the exhibitor directory.
All
Thank you
right,
very much.
fantastic. Thank you so much for the time during a very busy digital CES 2021. Take care. We hope to see you at a booth next year.
Have a nice day. Thank you so
All
much.
right, you too.
I hope you enjoyed that interview, and if you did, make sure you check out some of the more than 100 interviews we conducted during the virtual CES 2021 coverage. And of course, subscribe here on YouTube, hit the notification bell to learn when we post new content and when we go live.